Hello everyone, Liz here at the Mix and Bowl Homestead. I just want to welcome each of you who are new, have newly joined the channel. Thank you so much for coming into our family. We welcome you. For those of you who have been with us since we started posting videos in our channel for our homestead, thank you so much for your continuing support. So as you can see, I'm still on this bed, and no, the bed is not made up. I had the sheets taken down to get washed, and you know, I didn't give them a chance to put the other ones back on. So anyway, I'm still in this bed. I'm waiting for the 20th, which I have my appointment with physical medicine, which is what they call it, to determine whether they're going to give me physical therapy or just maybe give me a back and leg brace. I don't know. Right now I am using it's like a knee, it wraps around my knee and has like a donut on the knee, just to give me a little more support when I do have to get up and go to the restroom, which is as far as I go. To be able to feel like I have a little bit more balance when I'm walking. And I'm using a whole lot of Icy Hot patches and the roll-on Icy Hot. I'm completely out of the pain medication that they gave me, so it's Motrin and Tylenol doesn't do anything for this. But I think I'm just more frustrated than anything else, but I know this is a process and God is walking me through it. I just have to allow him to do what he's doing and learn from this experience, whatever it is that he needs me to learn. I know one of it is being able to focus more on him, because I tend to, go here, go there, do this, do that. I'm always running around and doing some type of work for ministry or my regular job, or, with the kids or something. And, as ministers, we have to devote more time to our intimacy with the Lord. And I think that is what he's wanting me to do. I still need to make sure that I put him as priority in my life, like I always done before. But I do tend, and I'm being 100% honest with you, I do tend to get myself busy. And sometimes you think that you are doing things for God, for the kingdom of God, and, feeding the homeless, going to soup kitchens, doing all kinds of stuff for everyone. And I'm talking about him, but I'm not talking with him. And I'm doing a lot of things that I consider, are things that we should do for our brothers and sisters who are in need. But I'm not spending that quality time with God. And I think this is part of it. Like, woman, if you don't slow down, I'm gonna make you slow down so you can come pay some attention to me and come and talk to me again. So I'm listening. And I'm going to get back to my first love and make sure that I spend that time with God. And I'm doing that right now from our bed. And but it's very difficult when you are so used to being moving left and right, going here, going there, one soup kitchen today, one homeless food drive tomorrow, and those are all great things, but that's not what he wants me to do first. First should be my communication with him and my time with him. Then everything else he will put in the agenda, what he wants me to do, not what I feel like I need to be doing. So I need to, rewind and get back to how things used to be. And another thing is when my mother passed away, 2 months after my mother passed away, my youngest son was born. That was February 27. I'm sorry, February 2017. And right around that month, I remember telling God, like, I feel like I'm walking with this half of me. When my mother passed, it was like half of me was gone. She was so many people in one. And I depended on her for a lot of things. I depended on my mother for a lot of things. And I remember telling God, it's like, I don't recognize me anymore. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now without my mother. And I just don't know me anymore. And I remember hearing vividly God telling me, find the new you in me. And when I heard that, immediately I stopped crying. I was depressed. I was sad. Didn't want to talk to anyone. And I had a newborn baby to focus on. But that immediately stopped me from crying that day. And I said, okay. And I started focusing more and more and more and more on my relationship with him. But, time goes by and, you get busy with life and things, activities and ministry and programs and programs and programs and programs upon programs, for ministry. And I'm not sure if you can hear, but my little one is over there snoring on the other side. See if you see his head there. Right, where is it? I can't point with this, right? I can't point. Anyway, he's right on over there. See his little head. Man, he's snoring up a storm. But I do need to do that. But once I do get better, I'm gonna go ahead and get some things done. I need to do a whole lot of canning. I have to make space on the big freezer. I need to empty it because in July we are getting another cow harvested at our local farmer. They're going to harvest their cows in July, and I need to make sure that there's space there for the one that we purchased. So the beef that we buy in July will last us until July of 2024. And so I need to can. I have a lot of ground beef, so I need to can all of that ground beef, and I'm gonna turn it maybe into chorizo and taco meat because it's the way that we eat the ground beef. Not so much of like pasta and stuff like that. We don't consume pasta as much as other families. Let's say we're more like rice, beans, and some taquitos, some chorizos and stuff like that. But we don't really eat a whole lot of pasta with ground beef. So I need to can it to preserve it. And I also need to arrange the pantry. It's a mess. You guys, if you could see it, it's a mess. I have all kinds of stuff parked in the middle of the room that needs to go up in the attic. So, but I need to find, time to sort through everything that is there and get rid of some things and then put the rest up in the attic, whatever things we need to keep, and to be able to clear that place up because it just pains me to walk in there. But those are the two things that I have in mind that I do need to do once I get better. But for now, I attempted last night. I was so hungry, you guys. I was so hungry. I was starving. Well, I won't say starving. That's a bad thing. I've never been starving. I was hungry, really hungry. And I wanted a burrito, and we had some leftover rice, and we had some leftover, chorizo. And so I went downstairs, and I managed to go down to the steps. I have to go sideways. I can't walk the steps down like a normal person. I have to go sideways. So I went down. I made it down to the first level of the house, got the pan out, and got the 2 eggs out. That was all I did. I couldn't do anything else. I was in pain. So I figured a way to get right back upstairs and crawl right back in my bed. And then I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning, still hungry. Anyway, so I did manage to shower myself, today. Instead of my husband helping me, I managed to do it by myself. And I did wash my hair. So that's why it looks like this. I cannot flat iron it or blow dry it, so I just air dried. But at least it's clean. I don't care. But yeah, that's what I was able to do yesterday. And just doing that yesterday and taking the shower today by myself, I'm in severe pain. But I don't have any more pain medication. I have to wait until the 20th where I see physical medicine to see what they're going to do, whether they're going to give me a back brace or physical therapy or chiropractor. I don't know what they're going to do, but the medications that they gave me at urgent care are completely gone. And Tylenol and Motrin are doing nothing for me. They did tell me to call my primary care physician and see if she could extend the medication, and I did. I put in a call and they sent it to her, but I did not see any notifications on my insurance portal or emails. Normally I would get an email or a text message or a notification on the portal, and I didn't get anything. So I don't know if she's going to extend it or make me suffer until the 20th. That I see physical therapy, or not physical therapy, physical medicine. But I'm just here, you guys. I'm just here, and I'm tired. I'm bored to death. I can't. It's like you have a little bird that you all of a sudden you cut the wings and lock him up in a cage, and the little bird is not only locked up but can't fly away or not even fly within the cage. And that's how I feel. But I'm taking the time. I'm taking my time to listen to God and spend more time with Him and figure out a plan that once I'm out of this bed, I'll continue to put Him back in there. So that'll mean me restructuring my schedule to do it like before, where I used to wake up, at 3 in the morning, and my day used to start at 3 in the morning because I wanted to have that alone time with Him. I used to then go to bed earlier, of course, so that I can get sufficient rest. But I think I'm going to have to start doing that again once I'm out of this bed, so that I can focus on God first, let Him draw the agenda for the day, and then go from there. As far as the garden, well, I'm going to have to let go of the garden for now. I'm going to have to let go of the garden for now. And it is what it is, you guys. It could be worse. It could be worse. So I'm just disappointed that I'm not able to put away as much food as I wanted to, harvest it from our own garden. But it is well. God knows best, and I'm just going to take one day at a time, heal, and even after healing, I'm still going to take time to slow down. I have all my life since I came to this country, I have just been moving, and I think it's time to slow down and do one day at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. Anyway, you know what I mean. Just taking things easy. But that is it for today. That is it for today, you guys. So thank you for listening to me rambling. I'm doing okay. Thank you for those of you who have sent emails and for your prayers. I love you all. Y'all be blessed. Stay safe. Take time for yourself, time for your family. Everything else can wait. Take time for God. Have a blessed day.